Hey Bible babes, and welcome back to another episode of Slay and Pray with me, your girl, Melissa Renee. And since you're already here, why don't you click that subscribe button so you never miss when I post. Also, like, comment, and share this video so that we can not only spread the word of God, but our love of makeup. Alright babes, so today I'll be coming from 2 Chronicles chapter 20. Now, during this time, King Jehoshaphat ruled in Judah, right? And King Jehoshaphat was one of the good kings. He was regarded as a good king because he called and sought after the Lord. And he also got rid of some of their false idols and some of their places of worship. Alright babe, so for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer as shadow. And I'm going to be going into this Fenty eyeshadow palette for the rest. Okay, so let's get back into the story. So the Moabites and the Ammonites and an army from Mount Seir came to wage war against Jehoshaphat. Now, when Jehoshaphat first heard that these armies were coming for him, he feared. You know, he wasn't like, oh, okay, cool. No, he feared, you know, but he didn't give in to that fear. He ran to God, you know. He could have given in. He could have worried and stressed out and all this kind of stuff. But no, he ran to God and he called on the Lord, you know. So let that be a message to you whenever you go through something in life, when times get hard, when things are just not working out the way that we plan for them to. Like, don't run to fear and being afraid and to other people and to other things. Let us run to God because he's the only one that can work it out for us. He's there for you, okay? So anyways, the king was alarmed and he proclaimed a fast for all of Judah, okay? So the people came together from every town to seek help from the Lord. Before we move on, can we have a lash moment? Like, look at these lashes. Like, these lashes are bomb. These are Kiss lashes in Russian volume. These are beautiful. Like, they're like 3D. It's amazing. Okay, so for foundation and concealer, I'll be going in with Kosas. Okay, so while they stood before God's temple, Jehoshaphat basically cried out to God, saying, God of our ancestors, are you the God who is in heaven? You rule over everything, and all nations are in your hands. We have no power to face this vast army. We don't know what to do, but our eyes are on you. I mean, there is so much that we face in life. There's so much that we go through in life. And we tend to put our eyes on everything around us. You know, we try to do this and we try to fix this and we try to go here. We try to, you know, and anything that we try, it always fails without God. It always fails without God. But if, no matter what we go through, if we keep our eyes on God and allow him to lead us and deliver us through whatever it is that we are going through, life will be so much better. Like, yeah, times get hard. This was hard. They had multiple armies coming against them, trying to take them out. They could have done anything, but they sought after God. They looked after him, and they allowed him to lead them through what was happening. So all the men of Judah, their wives, and their children were there. And the Spirit of the Lord fell on Jehaziel, who was a Levite. And this is what the Lord said. Do not be afraid or discouraged of this vast army, because the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Because the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Tomorrow, march down against them. You won't have to fight. Don't be afraid. The Lord is with you. You know what? This right here is something that I need. This story is helping me in the situations that I'm going through right now. I tend to pick up all of the things that I'm going through, the stress, the worry, the anxiety, all of this and all of that. And then I go to the Lord, like, okay, Lord, what's going on? I've been stressed for this long, but the battle was never mine to begin with. It's always been the Lord's. It's always been him. So he up there looking at me like, girl, I told you to chill before and you ain't listening. You out here doing your own thing, worrying and stressing and getting yourself all bent out of shape when you were supposed to be chilling, enjoying life in the first place. Y'all, we gotta stop. We have to realize that this is not ours. The battle that we go through is not ours. And let's look at this again. It says, you need not fight this battle. Take your position, stand, and witness the salvation of the Lord who is with you. Do not fear or be dismayed. I know a lot of our situations look as if God is not there for us. They look tough. We don't know how we're going to get out. We don't know how it's going to happen. But I am telling you that God is with you and that God will work it out no matter how hard it seems, no matter how tough life may get. God is there and he is going to work it out. Do you understand? One of my favorite songs is from Yolanda Adams, The Battle Is Not Yours. That song right there, I mean, come on. If we are going to trust him and believe him, we really have to do it. We really have to do it. Remember, this battle is not yours, but it's the Lord's. So for my setting powder, I am using the Huda Beauty shade Cinnabon. So the next morning they got up and Jehoshaphat appointed men to sing and to march in front of the army. Now as they sang and went out, the Ammonites and the Moabites turned against the men of Mount Seir and defeated them. And then they turned on each other. When God tells you that the battle is not yours and that he got you, he got you. So when the men of Judah got to the battlefield, instead of this vast army, they saw only dead bodies. They went down to carry off all of the plunder, and there was so much of it that it took them 3 days to get all of the equipment, clothing, and things of value. Okay, babes, what can we take away from this story today? To always keep our eyes on God. No matter how tough the situation may get, always remember that the battle is not yours, but the Lord's. All right, babes, thanks for joining me for this episode of Slay and Pray. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And since you've stayed this long, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Bible babes.